Hello, everyone. We are Easy Allies. I am Michael Huber, joined by Bradley Ellis, and we are about to talk about Call of Duty Modern Warfare because I got my hands on it.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you, I loved it.
You loved it?
I loved it.
You loved it. He loved it.
I usually always love it, so full disclosure, I still love this franchise. You know, I get excited every time a new Call of Duty comes out.
Sure.
And for a couple months, you know, if there's a campaign, obviously go through the campaign, which there is one this time around.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, just play multiplayer for a couple months. And it's always a good time.
Play with the buds.
Yeah. And this Call of Duty feels grown up.
Grown up?
It feels mature.
What do you mean?
Because I feel like the last couple Call of Duties, you know, you look at Black Ops 4, you look at Advanced Warfighter, you look at Infinite Warfare, you know, like World War II, definitely back to the basics kind of thing. But you look at those other ones, and it's like Black Ops 2 and just Black
Running
Ops 2.
on walls, jetpacks.
Yeah, it's been
Crazy tech.
And I know World War II kind of brought it back a little more chill, but this, we're back to the basics, and I know we're not at next gen yet, but this feels like the next step for this franchise, a new era. It feels like the culmination, Brad. I'm serious. It's fully refined. Just this format that we are so familiar with. You know, there's not crazy amount of shakeups to the formula. It's still Call of Duty. It still plays like it, feels like it. But everything, the word I want to really convey here, it felt crisp.
Crisp. Like, how crisp are we talking here?
Just so...
Like, eating celery?
Eating...
Or a taco? A hard-shell taco?
Eating celery with peanut butter.
Oh.
Like, just top-tier crispiness.
Okay.
And that's audio-visual, all the way down, movement, everything. So, you know, I'm like nervous right now to talk about this because there's like a million things to talk about because, you know, they bust us in, they shuttled us into this offsite location. You go in, you sit down. It was like a 90-minute presentation, just 90 minutes. Dude, they got like the art guy talking about the art. They got the audio guy, like all the people just talking about
full dive,
full deep dive. So yeah, I guess that's where we'll begin. Just kind of the new stuff.
Yeah, tell me what's new, because this is Modern Warfare again.
Yes.
Like, what sets this apart from the previous Modern Warfare?
Yes. So we have a campaign, but this was a multiplayer event, so nothing hush, nothing about the campaign. What is cool though, and I always love this in games, is there's cross progression.
Yes, I do like that.
I love it. They said it, whatever you earn in single player or Spec Ops is back. We didn't talk about that. Whatever you earn anywhere is anywhere.
Earn the way you want to earn.
Yes, and you know, if I'm using a gun in single player and I like it, I can just
carry it over. That's cool. Yeah.
So I do love that stuff. Full crossplay. So this
is interesting.
Yes.
So
maybe I'll convince Brad to play with me. He can get it on PC. I can be on PS4.
So wait though, if you're on PS4 and you're playing against PC players,
yeah, I'll get rocked.
Yeah. Does it not take into consideration like a mouse and keyboard?
They didn't say.
Okay.
The only thing I do know is I compare everything to Fortnite. Sorry.
Okay.
When I do it in Fortnite, I'm with PC players.
Got you.
So
okay.
Yeah. So it puts me into that pool of players. I assume this is going to be like that.
Sure. Yeah.
So we go up to the PC world.
The PC world, big boy world.
And then also no season pass.
No season pass.
No map. No, all the maps are free.
All maps are free.
So that's all they said about that stuff. But then we go into the meat and potatoes in the game. And a couple big changes. First up, kill streaks are back. They've been gone for a while. It's been score streaks, Brad.
Oh, okay.
Yes. It sounds the same.
Sounds really the same.
Pretty much the same, but also really different.
Okay.
Because score streak, you know, you do anything in the game, you get points
for that.
You get your bonus. Kill streak, you've
strictly
got
kills.
to get those kills.
So, are you worried about this like de-emphasizing people doing the objective?
A little bit, of course.
Okay.
A little concern there.
But like Call of Duty objectives, pretty like capture the point, capture the flag,
all that good stuff.
Okay.
Just domination, you know, capturing, diffusing.
Sorry to get you off track. Did they talk about any new game modes?
2v2, baby.
2v2.
2v2. This is why I need you,
really
Brad.
cool.
This is why I need you, man.
Mm-hmm.
2v2. So we played some 2v2, and it was so intense. You're in these really small environments, 2-on-2. It's like paintballing, honestly. 2-on-2, there's like lanes. I'm over here, my buddy's over here, and a lot of the matches would be like, okay, you go 1-on-1 with your buddy, your opponent. That would change the dynamic. All of a sudden, it's 2-on-1. Just really, really fun. We played it. I don't know if it's always this way, but it was 2v2 like gun game, Brad.
Okay.
So they're big on customization of the guns this time around. There's full weapon customization. Really, they say that the main character of your game is your gun.
Oh.
The gun is the star. So there's just
so
many,
much you could do.
Yeah, there's like 80 things they were saying for some of the guns and like 40 for like the pistols.
Wow.
So just a ton of customization. So in the gun mode, random gun for everyone in the 2-on-2.
Okay.
So it'll just start you with like, okay, everyone's got this crazy weird sniper rifle. Everyone's got this weird pistol.
Okay, everyone has the same gun.
Everyone
though.
has the same
Okay,
gun.
cool.
So yeah, 2v2 felt really awesome. Really excited to get into that because it was just so
Quick,
fast,
bam, bam, bam.
and quick.
Mm-hmm.
And I can imagine just you and I, or me and Grumbomb, just getting crazy in the 2v2s.
Getting rocked.
Yeah.
Us.
Yeah. Yeah, and I hope they have like I always go to Blizzard, I really do feel like
Activision Blizzard.
Blizzard has like the gold standard of matchmaking. Maybe that's just me coming from StarCraft 2, that was like my favorite. Just the leagues, Platinum League, Diamond League, like
Sure, you want something like that.
with like 2v2s, it'd be so
That'd
fun
be
to
cool.
climb the ladders.
Yeah, that would be cool.
So yeah, a bunch of gun customization I talked about, and it felt really nice. I went with the shotgun.
Of course.
I made it this big, long barrel, heavy damage, slow bruiser shotgun, and then I like stripped it of its parts and put like a sawed-off stock on it and really shrunk it down. All of a sudden, it was like a little more run and gun.
Mm-hmm.
So just
cool.
A lot of ways to customize the sound. I cannot get over how good the sound is in this game. For years, I've been saying Battlefield has always been
Number one.
far ahead. And I think it was Black Ops 4. I was like, oh man, Call of Duty's like catching up.
Bumping it up.
The sound in this game is next level.
Whoa.
I cannot even describe. And the sound is part of what makes a great shotgun.
Sure, yeah.
And I walked away from this event absolutely floored by the shotgun.
It's good.
I
That's high praise.
please be excited.
Is this Infinity Ward, right?
Yep.
High praise Infinity Ward.
Please be excited for the shotgun. I also used the light machine gun, and that was an absolute pleasure to use. Still a little questionable on sniper rifles in Call of Duty, but again,
You're not really a sniper in Call of Duty.
Yeah. So, but speaking of the light machine gun, another new mechanic is called mounting, and you can do this on certain environments. And I was saying everything in this game is crispy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everything. So high budget, still 3 months out, feels great. The mounting felt a little off to me. I was having trouble triggering it.
Oh.
And I didn't know why. Sometimes it was easy breezy, like I had a pistol, and you kind of have to aim down the sights, and then a little prompt will come up, R3,
You can like
and
rest
you'll
it.
stick to a surface. So you can do it on corners. Like you'll run up, aim to a corner, mount it, and then you peek around the corner. So it's really tactical movement. So they were talking about just ways to run and gun, like completely change the way you play this game now. Running and gunning through a map of like John Wick style, running up to a wall, mounting, peeking, running up again, mounting.
It sounds like to me like encouraging you to stay down for a second instead of just sprinting 100 miles an hour the entire match.
Totally, Brad.
Okay.
And then also, one of my favorite things in Battlefield are the bipods with light machine guns. And you don't actually like put a bipod down, but when I had the light machine gun,
You could rest it.
and mount, yeah, it
Cool.
was crazy
Cool,
awesome. Deadly accuracy.
Excellent.
Not much more to say. Maybe talk about the maps a little bit.
Okay.
Here's what's really awesome, and this just gives me more confidence in how addicting and how awesome this game is going to be. They were talking about the maps having places that were similar to environmental puzzles.
Okay.
So like, there's this spot up on this map that has a really good vantage point and also really good protection. because the way it's like it has a couple blown out walls.
Yeah.
So you can hide and you see a lot. The only way to get up there is to like platform up. You have to like jump somewhere, climb something.
So you're super vulnerable doing it.
Yeah, and you kind of just have to figure it out. Like at one point I was like, wait, how do you get up here? And I had to kind of walk around the map.
Okay.
Of course, that meta and all that stuff's going to be figured out pretty quick.
Very fast.
But it is still exciting to
Just a little different element.
to hear that and yeah, I really liked the maps. There was like a city map, of course, just all the usual suspects, a city. And,
Yeah, absolutely.
Caves.
Mm-hmm.
But they all had a really
Caves.
they all had a really nice aesthetic and felt good. And save the best for last, actually, Brad. Last.
Okay.
New mode.
Yes.
Oh my God.
New mode. Oh, jeez.
Okay. Night vision mode.
Okay.
Okay. There is a night vision mode, and it completely removes the HUD.
Excellent.
Okay.
Awesome.
Everything. So when you kill someone, you don't even know. You have no idea if you got the kill. You have no idea if you're hitting them. You have no idea what the score is. You are completely shut off from all the information except pretty much what is directly in front of you. And it's pitch black. You've got your night vision, but you have an infrared laser.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much how you aim because you do this weird aiming thing. And anytime you aim, everyone can see that laser.
Oh, that's cool.
Everyone sees that laser, but if you're not aiming,
can't see it.
You're good unless they
Interesting.
see you.
Huh.
And your accuracy is like pinpoint. So it was just this claustrophobic, suspenseful, edge of your seat mode that stripped away all of the weird RPG gimmicky things, and it was just about you
In the dark.
fighting for your life.
Crazy.
And it was a really, really standout mode.
That sounds cool, yeah.
And then there was also 10 on 10, 20 on 20, high stakes. So it goes
Sure,
like
yeah.
2s and 6s and 10s and 20s. There's something for everybody.
Yeah, a lot.
All the weapons feel good. The movement and just the vibe and the aesthetic feels crisp. Little questionable on the mounting. Again,
Sure,
that felt
yeah.
a little weird.
Mm-hmm.
Killstreaks are back. I'm not good enough to get the crazy ones. I was getting the care package a lot, and that gives you kind of a lot of the higher level ones. I got like a gunship, so a lot of those ones are back. The highest level one is 15 kills. It's the Juggernaut minigun suit. That thing's back. Killstreaks there. Perks, you have perks as well. Guns have attachments.
One final question then.
Yes.
Battle Royale.
Nothing.
Nothing.
They didn't say. They teased it though.
Okay.
They
teased it. I was like,
yeah.
I'd be very surprised they didn't have one again.
They were like, when they were talking about, the maps and the modes, they were like, yeah, and some other, maybe some other, now that we can make larger maps because of our tech, maybe some larger maps in the future, basically.
Yeah.
So
I'm sure. Much
hinting
larger.
at that. But Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, I was really impressed with it. May not change your mind if you've already made up your mind on that franchise, but if you like the franchise, I would be excited because I definitely am.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Haven't even really seen
campaign or anything.
Personally, I haven't, just the trailer. But Call of Duty,
Sweet.
Modern Warfare, dropping on October 25th.
Ooh.
See you then.